Hey Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, subscribes, the comments, the generous donations, the hypes, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's go ahead and ring this bell. Let's go ahead and clear out the energy, and then we'll see what the message the Spirit has for us. Someone is now they're feeling emotional because they're now realizing confirmation, all the sacrifices that you made for them. Hey, sis. Hey, Aisha. How are you? Hey, Bragsy. They're realizing all the sacrifices that you made for them, what they took for granted. You know, it's almost like like they say, you don't miss your water till the well runs dry. And now that, you've walked away, now they see you. Now they want to appreciate you. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Coins. Now they see you for who you are. Worthy, responsible, reliable. They also see that, you were a leader. You were somebody that took the reins. You were somebody that led the pack. You told them to be a leader. And they're looking at how much you poured into them, how much love and appreciation and everything that they gave, that you gave to them. But the one thing they didn't give to you was patience. They never was patient with you. It's like they felt like that it was okay for them to just not be patient, like you were supposed to get it just like that, or that you, like, even if you were just building yourself up, like you should have had it before they came into your life. But that's not how life works, because you don't know when someone is going to come into your life. Hey, High Priestess. Yeah, something about somebody's looking at things coming into them now with these Three of Wands, and what they see is nothing but trouble. They're seeing how much that's coming back on them because of what they gave to you, what they put out there for you. This was somebody who had this plan, within a family, like what they were going to do. But now it's like the plan has changed, because now somebody, they want to come back to you. They want to turn back the hands of time. They want that wheel of fortune to go back in their favor, because you know what? Hey, Shaylin. Hey, Create. They're realizing that everything that they put out towards you, they shouldn't have. They should have been patient. They should have been kind. What I'm hearing, love is patient, love is kind. And they weren't either one of those things to you. This is someone who, never had anything positive really to say about you. Like they could just say what they want to say. It doesn't make a difference. But now this person is receiving some sort of communication that's not so positive for them. This person is now thinking about how they weren't loyal to you. They're thinking long term when they should have been thinking long term before, and how things are changing for them long term. Now this person feels like they made a leap, but they leapt in the wrong direction, and they're confused. They're confused, like, how could I have not seen this? How could I have not known that this was gonna, the life was gonna turn out like this? You know, it's like somebody, they just saw this 1 week. They couldn't see 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, or even 20 years from now. They just saw 1 week. And what was in front of them that 1 week, they felt like that's it. That's all that's ever going to happen. Now this person is looking at you. You have, you're happy. You are the star. It's like you are the one who healed throughout all of this. And this person, they got themselves in a certain position. They feel trapped. They feel stuck, like they have no options. I feel like this person, wants to reach out. They want to say something to you, whether it's an apology. Hey, J Mike. Whether it's, just something to hear your voice. But they want to speak out. They want to say something. This person is looking at you now, and they got things on their mind that they do want to talk about. They want to ask you about. Because, like, maybe you have your own company now, and they see you, with your own money. You're not looking like you're starving. You're not looking like you're doing bad. You don't look like you're struggling, but this person is. It's like you took the initiative in something. Like I said, you took the initiative, and you're working your way up. Whether this is a company or something that you are just doing. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you have a podcast. Maybe you're writing a book. Maybe you're just putting things together. And this person is thinking of how they have this little piece of information, or they remember when you were starting out, and they never ever thought that you would ever amount to anything. Like, we never thought that they'd amount to shit. But now it's like, and this person is, maybe you do something in your spiritual, or you have some type of gift that they discredited. But now it's like this person, they're seeing that, you know what? They took you for the wrong one. And it's almost like they're receiving judgment. You're the one who ended up with everything that they thought that they was going to have. You're the one who has it now. You told this person the truth about a relationship. You could be a Gemini, or this could be concerning a Gemini, because we have the Queen of Swords and the Lovers. But you told this person about a particular relationship, something that they didn't see. Hey, Behaving Goals. Hey, Diesel Gravy. Something that they refused to see. Or it was just something that was well hidden from them. But this person, they could have been in their ego. They could have been filled with pride. Like, how do you know? You don't have nothing. You just talk. You like they're calling you a hater. But now they're finding out that you had the answer all along. You saw what it was that they were missing. And it's almost like with this, they're finding out, that you didn't miss a thing. You saw it. You were helping this person. You wanted this person to succeed. You were telling this person what's coming back around. Like I said, this person didn't see it. They chose to believe somebody else over you. And the person that they chose to believe was not someone that wanted to see you do well in life. Hey, Lies Never Stuck. Hey, Firefly. How are you? Angelique, good morning. But now, it's funny how things work. I feel like God has stepped in. God has entered the building. And God definitely has something that God wants to say. God is definitely showing this person that you were the one that was strong all along. You had the inner strength. You had the spiritual strength. You had the intelligence. You had that heart. You was not one to allow someone else to beat you up, to put you down, to bully you. That was not you. Whatever you needed to work on, you worked on. You worked on perfecting your craft, on doing what you said that you were going to do. This person sees now that whatever you said you were going to do so long ago, you worked on it, and now look at you having your dreams come true. And the entire time, this person felt like it was okay to go against you, that they was okay to stab you in your back. In fact, this person, decided that they wanted to follow somebody else. They wanted to help somebody else. They wanted to go towards someone else, but they didn't realize who they decided that they wanted to go towards was not the one that they needed to go towards, because now this person is finding themselves in a whole tower. Everything that they worked hard for is collapsing. Everything that they thought that they was going to receive, they're not getting shit. This person has no choice but to go within, because they possibly have been ghosted. They've been ghosted, and they've been left for dead. Like the person that they went towards, the person that they felt like they needed to stand up for. I'm gonna protect you. They're finding out that that person never cared. That person just didn't want you to be supported. They didn't want you to feel like you were accepted or loved or needed or wanted or respected. Hi, Patrick. How are you, sweetie? And this is justice. It's sad to say, it hurts to say, but this is justice, that this person is being left out in the cold. And now this person is thinking about how they can build themselves back up. They know it's going to take some work, and they know it's not going to be easy. But see, this person, they had these pie in the sky types of dreams. And they want to be like back with you. They want to be a family with you again. Now somebody wants to commit to you. Now somebody wants to listen to you. Now they want to believe you. Hey, spirits tunes into tarot. How are you? See, somebody, they didn't believe that they needed to protect themselves, and so they didn't. And not only did they not protect themselves, they chose not to try and protect you either. In fact, this person, they sat there and they tried to come against you. And now they're seeing that, you know what? They're the ones who lost out. They're seeing everything totally different now. They lost out. They don't get. They're the ones who don't receive. They're the ones who is left out in the cold, not left out in the cold, but left for dead. They didn't think that whenever someone was speaking bad about you, that they needed to do some investigation. They didn't think that somebody was straight lying on your name. This is somebody who's known you. This is somebody who knew you from the past. Hi, SN Pokey. How are you? Wait, SNK Pokey. How are you? Hey, James. How are you? James and Biscuit. Okay. All right. Okay. And I love you guys. Okay. You guys stay safe, James. You and Biscuit. All right. This is someone who you've known for a while. And this same person that has known you for a while, now they are in regret how they set out to break your heart, how they didn't feel like your heart mattered. They didn't feel like you mattered. This is somebody who decided that, they was going to take the advice of someone else, who they felt like had it all, but not realizing that this person that they felt like had it all was the one who was playing tricks on them. I'm hearing that one rap song, My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me. Hi, Melissa. Hey, Eggs. Hey, Gigi Straight. How are you? Hey, K Hypsee. Grand rising to you. Yeah, they really didn't realize that confirmation that, they were being inducted into, when they were younger, they were being inducted into some coven, some group that was meant to do you harm. But now, as harm is coming upon them, as their life is in total disarray, as everything that they felt like they built up or that you helped them to build up, now they understand that it's being torn completely down because God said enough is enough. Now they understand the truth about how much love you put in, how much truth you provided, how much clarity, how much insight. Now they're really realizing everything. The ghetto boys, yes, thank you. My mind is playing tricks on me. Thank you. This person, they just want to, it's like they want to have that clarity. Now they want forgiveness. They want to be able to rest their mind. They want to get back on the right track. Because like I said, clarity is hit. Everything is really out there, especially whenever they saw you walked away. And at first they was thinking, oh, you walked away. Yeah, you'll be back. And possibly because you gave this person chance after chance after chance, time after time after time. You would give them some space, but then try to come back together, thinking that they learned, but only for them to think that, see, you can't do without me. But the truth of the matter is, they can't do without you. They're in awe, really. When they saw how, this group tried to attack you and how you was able to defend and protect yourself by your damn self, that's when things started clicking. This is when somebody finally had some discernment, when they finally opened up their eyes and realized that they didn't see you all along, and they didn't really see how you was going to be victorious all along, how you whooped the entire coven by yourself all fucking along. They also see how they allowed fear to rule them, how they allowed the devil to play tricks on their mind. This is where this person is at right now. Afraid. wrapped up in the bed, knees up by the underneath their chin, afraid of the devil. And they're realizing you never were. You welcomed that motherfucker. You said, okay, the devil want to play with me? Let's play, bitch. Let's play. And this is justice. See, this person never thought that you was going to be the one to get the justice out the situation. They thought because there were several other people trying to come up against you, you was going to feel like, okay, enough is enough. Stop. I can't take anymore. But that's not how you roll. That's not how you ever roll. You the motherfucker that was like, oh, really? Oh, yeah. Getting that fucking crazy look in your eye like, come on, motherfucker. That's all you got? Just 25 of y'all? You don't want to get your friends? Pull your friends up. Tell them to come out on the block because the block is hot, baby. The block is motherfucking hot. See, this person realizes now they could have had it all with you. But they refuse to see you. They see it now. They should not have believed these fucking lies. The people was throwing at you. The people was sending your way. They see now they should have went away. They should have said, you know what? This is some shit I can't believe. Don't get me in this. Keep that conversation to your motherfucking selves. I know collective. Collective ain't like that. Collective was never like that. But instead, they allowed the devil to punk them and push them around. Hey, Kenta. Hello. Oh, my goodness. This is the name right here. AFY. A fin. Hello, AFYINGON. Something onion. How are you? What you say? We don't feed cats around here. We sure don't. We sure don't. Hey, Sonny, how are you? What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? See, they thought that you was going to be like, oh, no, I'm scared. You was like, shit, I'm not scared. Y'all motherfuckers need to be scared. Because, see, you have God on your side. You got God on your side. You can stand alone. You was like, shit, I don't need none of y'all. I got the truth right here. I got that sword right here. Okay? So if God is by my side, who do I fear? Not you motherfuckers. That's for damn sure. You better check that shit. Check all of that shit. See, God is opening up somebody's eyes, letting them know you've been duped. You've been bamboozled. You couldn't see the gift when I had the gift all up in your motherfucking face. Now what you doing? See, now somebody understand that you was able to protect yourself because Archangel Michael was right there with you, fighting right alongside of you. So when they thought that you was by yourself, you was never by yourself, boo-boo. You was always protected. You always carried that mighty fucking sword. They can come if they want to. Now they the ones that are scared, looking afraid, like, oh my gosh, oh, and they want to call you a witch. They want to call you the devil. No, baby, I'm the truth speaker. We the one who's here to put our foot up in that ass. You can come on if you want to, but that might be the last thing that your motherfucking ass do. Think it's a motherfucking game. If you want to, I want you to. That way it makes it easier. See, fucking around with the collective, people don't realize you fucked yourself up, not us. You leave yourself unprotected and out in the cold, looking silly, not us. Ain't nobody worried about all that shit. And now they're sitting here looking at you, trying to figure out how much you know. Everything, every motherfucking thing. See, they thought, that you was so kind, so sweet, you this and that, you wasn't going to do anything, and then they had this plan. Oh, good, we love plans. We sure do. We like plans. Because we got a plan for you. Hey, C-Bones. Hey, Jody. Hey, Miss Mahogany Drag. How are you, sweetie? We like plans. Now somebody realizing they should have left well enough alone. They should have stopped this shit when they was having them dreams. When that little birdie came and said, I bet you better leave this one the fuck alone if you want to survive some shit. Now the whole crew, the whole coven, is like, disperse. This bitch is crazy. You better believe that shit. All of it. See, the magic ain't magicking no more. Now they all upset. They like and regret. Why did we go after that one? We should have went after one of our own. Cause you see, everybody in this coven. See, they partied too soon. They thought they had you. They thought they could come up against you. They thought that you couldn't fight. That's what it was. They didn't think that you could fight. That you could fight a spiritual battle. You could fight a spiritual battle. You could fight a physical battle. You could fight you could do the dirty dozen with the words, all that shit. All of it. What else y'all got? Bring it. Bring it. Archangel Michael said, bring it, baby. I want you to. I want you to. Now somebody's sitting here dazed, confused, like, oh, damn, I missed something. You missed a whole lot of something. They think, like I said, they mind playing tricks on them. Yeah, that motherfucker's just about gone. Somebody feel like they don't know if they're going to be able to make it. What's that called? 5150, where somebody else could check you in. They missed all of it, thinking that they was going to be able to take down the star. No, baby. Not at all. This shit was predetermined. It's just that you didn't know. See, had you sat back and chilled, you would have found the fuck out. Hey, Latasha, how are you, sweetie? How are you, girl? But you didn't chill. Now even the devil is upset at y'all. Now even the devil is like, oh, shit, y'all done went too fucking far. What the hell? I told y'all to stand down. I said stand down. When I said stand down, I didn't say get down. I said stand down. What's the message, Spirit? You want to see crazy? Shit. You can see crazy all you want. I can show you cray-cray. I can show you crazy. I can show you crazy. Shit, come on. So then somebody didn't think that you knew how to fight spiritually. And this witch, don't start nothing if you can't finish it. Don't start not a motherfucking thing if you're too afraid to finish it. Because we're not afraid to finish it. And we're going to do that shit with style. Hey, chickens, how are you, sweetie? With style. All right, J. Mike. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Thank you. See, yeah, so it's like with this, like I said, somebody from the past is receiving judgment because they didn't believe you when you was telling this person about this shit. This wasn't a secret to you. This was just a secret to them. You saw this and you was giving somebody some really good advice. You was like, hey, let me tell you about this shit, homeboy, homegirl, whatever. But they didn't see that. They just saw somebody who they wanted to see. They was like, no, they got it all. They're gonna give me this. I'm gonna get this magical pot and everything else. And now look what they getting. Absolutely fucking nothing. They struggling. And now they want to have a whole different point of view. Yeah, now you see that you sacrificed yourself trying to sacrifice somebody else. Who the fuck does that shit? Where they should have been loyal to you because you was loyal to them, they felt like you didn't matter. Well, who the fuck don't matter now, bitch? Who don't matter now? See, and then they were walking around saying bullshit, spreading the motherfucking lie, spreading the lie. Trying to act like they on your side, spreading the motherfucking lie. Yeah, no. And too afraid to stand up for themselves. They being bullied and they can't fight. You, the one that can't fight. Shit, we grew up fighting. Fist fighting, tongue fighting, mental fighting, spiritual fighting. You name it. We did it. Talking about somebody can't fight. That's you, not us. Now they're looking at everything that they invested with this coven. Oh well, and they got played with everything except for the fucking truth. They sitting there thinking about, well, I guess these tricks just didn't work. They sure the fuck didn't. Tricks is for kids, bitch. You know, and you the only one that had the gift. You the only one that was going to be blessed. You told this person, don't go over there. Just be, hey, listen, I got it all under wraps. I got this plan. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. They was like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. Picking their teeth. Okay, well, whatever. Now what? Huh? What you say? Huh? What you say? Huh? What's the message? What is the message? Tricks is for kids. They realize that now. If somebody is doing a lot of drinking behind closed doors, they stay into themselves, but they trying to drink their problems away because they sitting here thinking about all that shit that they did to you, thinking it was going to hurt you. It hurt your feelings. Yes, we got our feelings hurt, but that's all that was hurt. They hurt their spiritual self. They hurt the saving their soul. They hurt their financial self. They hurt their mental self. They hurt their people looking at them like, oh, don't trust them because they did this against they did this against the collective. Don't trust them. They hurt their own word. They hurt themselves. They hurt their chances. And they hurt the relationship with you. So who actually got hurt? What's the message, Spirit? See, I'm telling you, they're realizing they blew themselves up. Not having no faith in you. This was somebody who wasn't loyal to you. This is somebody that like I said, they was young, dumb, full of cum, and they thought they could do this. Like they could say whatever. Now somebody want to come and they want to message you. After they done blew their shit up. Don't message me after you done blew your shit up. Shit. They sitting here wondering, if you can help them to get back on the right track, to be a leader. Like you was telling them, don't be a follower, boo. Be a leader. Everybody jump off the cliff. You gonna jump too? Well, guess who jumped? How you balanced? How you working shit out? How good things are coming to you, because now they seeing that, you know what? I guess I really do need to believe that was an earth angel. I guess God really was trying to let me know. Don't be a fool. God said, go on with your ignorant ass self. Go on. Get out of here. Don't nobody even want to look at you. Turn around in the corner. Face the corner. Don't nobody want to look at you. I sat there and told you. I gave you dreams. I gave you signs. I gave you signals. I sent your ancestors there. I sent the archangels there. I had people just come up off the street and tell you, and you chose to ignore all that shit. Turn around and face the corner. What's the message, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? Yeah. And you already know what's about to happen. You see the day and the night. You see the dark and the light. There ain't nothing that this person can get past you. And they feel like a fool for even trying. Trying to work to come to cause some chaos in your life. What you trying to do that shit for? Who told you to do that stupid shit? Somebody that you shouldn't have trusted? That's all on you. That's all on you, boo. Bottom of the deck. Speaking of the fool. Now somebody's sitting there looking at you. This fool can't watch you enough. They're like, damn, what they gave up. Their opportunity to be with the star. Their opportunity to be with the star, all because they thought they had some shit they was really doing. You did. You was fucking your life up. That's what you was really, truly doing. So you did have some shit you was doing. They thought that they was doing all this for, like they was going to do some magic and get this money. Please. Where the money at now? Shit's changed. Now somebody's sitting there like, damn, I ain't got a damn dollar to my name. I'm in the bed. It's all sweaty and everything. I'm up late at night. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't even shit right. Somebody realizing that, yeah, maybe I did a little bit too much. I guess I did sacrifice myself. I did sacrifice everything. And now I'm on the outside trying to look on the inside. All because somebody want to say some bad shit about you. Well, how you like me now? That's another rap song. Where Jolene at? She know all the damn songs. Yeah, this person, they didn't see how somebody else was so fucking jealous of you. Possibly you told this person no in the past, or this could have been a family member who just wanted your spot in life because that one knows that they wasn't chosen and you was. It could have been somebody that, they just woke up one day and they just didn't like you. Maybe they felt like you looked better than them or something like that. Who knows what people get jealous? But see, and then they got jealous because you're not jealous. Then that's some silly ass shit right there. They're like, well, damn, I done did all this. I done did all that. I done stole all of this. I done talked bad about all this. I tried to do backflips and shit. And that bitch ain't jealous of me. That dude ain't jealous of me. Hell no, because we thought that you was looking silly the entire time you was doing that stupid ass shit. Who gonna be jealous of that shit? They see now they didn't do nothing to you. They didn't do nothing, and it was their plan to end you, only for them to trip and fall, and all these swords fell in their own back. Clumsy ass. And they thinking, oh, damn, none of my tricks work. Absolutely, positively not one of them. None of them. None of them worked. And they thought, oh, I was with the best practitioner. Apparently not, you wasn't. Apparently not. They sitting there thinking about how hard you worked and how much you gave to them. Hi, the light. How are you? How are you? I'm glad that you caught the live too. Yes. Absolutely. Thank you so very much. You know, now there's somebody want to come and they want to give you this little apology because they see, how strong you are, because they want you to protect them now. They ready to make a change in their life after so long. Now they want to make a change because they don't feel like they can deal with all this karma that's coming their way. That's why they want you to make a change, help them make a change. They're like, please, 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 please. That's all the words I know in that song. They ain't even want to give you your flowers. They ain't even want to give you your flowers. And it's almost like it's hurting them for them to tell everybody, you know what? I'm so proud of Collective because you know what? He did the damn thing. She did the damn thing. And they the one that's better than everybody else. They don't want to sit there and even say that. They want to act like you still didn't do enough. But this bitch right here, she the one that's really hurting. She thought that she was coming for you. What did you think that you was going to get? Besides our ass to kiss. That's what you wanted to do? You didn't have to come for me for that. You could have just said that. Can I kiss your ass? We would have said no, but at least you would have asked. Now somebody see how important you are to them in their life, for their own happiness, that they had a purpose to be with you, to support you, to protect you. Judgment's been called, and then somebody in spiritual jail, baby. God said, turn around and face that motherfucking corner. I don't even want to look at your face. You nothing but a motherfucking disgrace. Trying to come now and ask me for some motherfucking grace. Confirmation. Yep. Especially since you done walked away. You was like, oh, what did you just say to me? How did you just act to me? What did you just think that you was gonna do to disrespect me? You was like, don't let me leave before you got to catch these motherfucking hands. Let me get up out of here before I got to show you what I'm talking about. Now they upset because they realize they got punked by the devil. They got punked by the devil. And putting too many people, they were celebrating. I'm telling you, this coven was celebrating. They was like, we got her. We got her. Woo! We got him. We got her. We got Collector. Yeah, they don't know what the fuck to do. Only to find out, they knew what the fuck to do. Damn. And they came, and then they came, they got whooped, they saw, and now they're running away. Because God said, no, I'm returning all this shit back to y'all bitches. Y'all bitches and y'all hoes. All that shit going right back around. Return to sender. I'm telling you, now somebody want to come and they want to give you, I want to apologize, because I know I was just, being egotistical. I was trying to control your entire life. I told everybody that you ain't spiritual. Don't believe shit you got to say because you don't know what the fuck is going on. I know I said all of that, but I really didn't mean all of it, even though it all came out my motherfucking mouth. Now they got this. They wanna start over with you. Shit, after you know the truth, your life is gone, baby. You already gone out the door. You down the highway. They can't catch up to you if they wanted to, and they want to, because you see, that this person is seeing that. You know what? This could be three different men right here. This could be three different men that tried to come up against you. They all thought that they was going to get their wish fulfillment, like they was going to take you down. Huh, shit. Now these motherfuckers are sitting here trying to hide. The block is hot. The block is hot. Hot, hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. Hot, hot. They under investigation right now. They under investigation because they didn't realize you're the chosen one. You the chosen one, and anything that they thought they was going to do to you was not going to work ever. And they sitting here acting like they want to be saved. I want to be saved. I don't think so, boo. You got some making up to do. God said no. You ain't going to no calm waters no time soon. I told your ass turn around and face that motherfucking corner. You keep turning around like if you look at me, I'm going to have some pity on you. I guarantee, I promise you, I'm not the one you want to deal with. I'm not the one you want to fuck around with. I'm not the one. Hey, Malcolm, how are you? See, somebody thinking that, they didn't realize, they thought that you was just going to be this. Only to find out you all of this. And that's all they got. And look at what you got. They discounted you. They the beggar, you the millionaire. Now they trying to make plans to kind of come back in. Let's be a happy family. You and me. And no, what's the song? Ebony and ivory live together in perfect harmony. No, motherfucker. Not this time. Not this time. Ebony was like, fuck you, Ivory. Yes, they really tried you. They tried you. They were sitting there thinking about, oh, I'm going to take this and I'm going to whop them over the head. Like little bunny Foo-Foo. No, they didn't realize little bunny Foo-Foo could protect him or herself. Little bunny Foo-Foo said, give me that motherfucker. Boom, 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 boom. Little bunny Foo-Foo done fuck somebody up. Try that shit with somebody else. You better go to take that shit to Tony the motherfucking Tiger. Don't ever step to little bunny Foo-Foo with that stick talking about some. Don't you ever step to a little bunny Foo-Foo like that ever again. I'll whoop you. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. This could be one of your kids. Or somebody you've known from a long time ago. Or you could be the child. But whatever, you getting justice from all that shit that they tried before. And you still loving and kind and gentle and sweet, just not to they motherfucking asses. And all of this other sweet stuff, you still like, oh, I'm a hugger. Give me a hug, baby. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, mama's here. Auntie here. Grandma here, But you told them. You tried to tell them. You told them about your dream, about how you was going to be successful. You was going to have your own company, and the shit came in. Look at you. The shit happened. And now you the one who is being seen as the earth angel and the one who got all the money as the leader of the land. Don't ever make little bunny foo-foo have to come out of that little bunny foo-foo. Kindness, sweetness, ever. Shit. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody they was acting like they were saying, oh nah, like they was telling people you wasn't spiritual, nothing, that you just did this shit, like you picking up on they, like you looking at their body language, like you see how they twitch whenever you telling people, see when they twitch like that mean no. And if they ask you something, watch their body language, look at their eyes, look at what kind of shoes they got on. No, that's not how this shit work at all. That's not how this shit work at all. Hey, Tara, how are you, sweetie? That is not how none of this shit work. What's the message, Spirit? What else, Spirit? What's the message? Something about this King of Pentacles. See, this King of Pentacles now is having discernment of spirits, and they in regret because now they see that you was the whole Queen of Pentacles the entire time. Somebody should have been with you. Confirmation. Somebody should have been with you as opposed to trying to be against you. But instead, this group want to come up against you and have to have you fend for your damn self. They thought they was going to bring your whole castle down, like your stability down. They thought that shit. Now they're trying to keep it together. They're trying to hold back. They don't want to say nothing. They don't want everybody to be seen, to see, them for who they are. Hey, Mag Beta Music, how are you? Yeah, they don't want people to see them for who they were. How they was lying on you, how they was ganging up on you, how they was trying to bring you down, how they didn't want nobody to be around you, nobody to give you no credit, nobody to believe shit about you, nobody to do this, nobody to want to help you. They just wanted to see your ass butt naked booty in the street. That was it. And they whatever they thought they was going to get, they ain't getting shit. That shit turned so far upside down and around, and this whole community know that they was I'm telling you, this a coven. They was following the motherfucking devil. And guess what? They all trapped up in there. They can't go nowhere. This is where they at. Stuck in that jealousy. Stuck in the jealousy. Oh, because you can't help it that you look good. You can't help it that your ass is hot. That ain't your fault. They need to take that up with God. They need to take it up with God. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Yeah, somebody, and they really looking at you because they see more is coming in. They see that they was a fool for not believing you, that you an earth angel, not seeing that you an earth angel. They see that they was a fucking fool and how they chose to follow the devil as opposed to following what God wanted for them. Yes, use a motherfucker, not just the devil. Use a motherfucking fool, a foolish ass devil. That's what it is. A foolish devil, a devilish fool, a fool devil fool, whatever. That's what it is. What's the message, Spirit? Can we please get some more likes? We have 147 in the chat and 91 likes. I'd appreciate it. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. This motherfucker. Like, who the fuck? First of all, I want to know who believes the devil ever. Don't you know this the biggest ass liar? This the biggest narcissist? Don't you know that? Thought that the devil's gonna lie to them and they was gonna end up happy? No, that shit don't ever work. Ever. Never ever work. You know, I'm telling you, you had to go little bunny foo-foo on that motherfucking ass to sit that ass the fuck down. Now their asses is confused, like, damn, well, wait, how did they become so happy and why are we stuck like this shit? Yeah, don't nobody know. I'm telling you now this coven, now they want to see if they can come towards you, if you could help them heal, because they know that you gonna be loving and kind, non-judgmental, and you're gonna tell them the truth, you know, and especially this bitch, after she done went after you, confirmation, after she done went after you, now she want to act like she wants some unconditional love. Bitch. No. Not even close. What's the message, Spirit? Like, who believes the devil? Somebody couldn't just get over themselves. That's what it was. They were such a big narcissist. They could not get over themselves. They were so jealous of you. And they don't even know why. People are like, well, what did Collector do? You know how they be acting? No, we don't know. That's why we ask them what their Collector do. Well, they just walk around like they just all of this and all of that. Well, have you not seen them? Look at them. They're an earth angel. They're kind. They're loving. They're truthful. They're honest. They do this. They go above and beyond. They help people. They helped you. How could you be so upset? Well, I don't like the fact that, you know, whenever they bought me a whole new wardrobe because I had lost everything, I ain't asked them to buy me no blue jeans. I would rather have had some green jeans. I can't stand the color blue. And they're like, whoa, what? Are you serious? And I said, I don't like these thick, warm sweaters in the wintertime. I wanted some thin shit. And like, wait, you know you're not even making sense, right? You know you're not making a bit of sense, right? They're like, oh, well, and I didn't even like Nikes. I wanted Adidas tennis shoes. I wanted some Kmart specials. I didn't want tennis shoes. I really wanted some football cleats. They should have asked me. They're like, wait, you know what? You sound silly. You sound foolish. What's the message, Spirit? They sound silly and foolish because everything is coming out. Hey, Mike Taylor, how are you? Everything is coming out, and they can't stop this shit from coming out. All the secrets is being known, how somebody was just jealous of you, how they just wanted to bring you down, how they really love you. They really want to wear your skin. Trust me, if they could put your clothes on, they would put your clothes on. If they could have changed their name to be your name, they would have changed it to be your name. But they didn't want the people to be like, well, wait a minute. I thought you didn't like them. How is it that you changed your name to be the same as their name? That don't make sense. And they're supposed to be your arch enemy. Who want to be known to be the same name as their arch enemy? You said you didn't even like the name Bertha Louise Johnson Jackson IV, but now you gonna rename your name to Bertha Louise Johnson Jackson IV? Come the fuck on with that shit. And somebody else that was another narcissist thought that they was just gonna be smooth, like silky smooth, like they thought that they was just gonna be able to get your money, talk you out to draws while you walking in them and everything. And now this person understand they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing, and they sat there and they got a broken heart. They can't even repair this broken heart at all. They can't repair not a damn thing, and they so upset that they didn't see your worth when you were standing right in front of them. They so upset that they allowed somebody to talk them into hating you too. Confirmation, talk them into hating you too for no motherfucking reason. And judgment was called on their ass too. Now they were trying to see if they could plan to get next to you. Get your greasy ass the fuck on away from here. Go get. Think of the days just silky smooth. No. Not even your face. Looking like I should play connect the motherfucking dots. I don't think so. Get your little greasy ass on away from here. See, they just mad because what come around, go around, and the wheel of fortune is not their friend right now. And they want to apologize to you because they're like, damn, we didn't know that you was a star. You should have told us. But see, they was working so hard on trying to trap you, they got themselves trapped instantaneously. Who the fuck does that shit? They did. What's the message, Spirit? Oh, Lord, have mercy. They're going to learn today. Today, tomorrow, next week, whenever. But they going to learn. And turn around in that motherfucking corner like Spirit said. Go on, turn around. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? They're looking at you like, damn. Like you look all happy, brand new, like you just did, you got your hair did, your nails did, your toenails did, like you done put on new clothes, new shoes, like your skin is looking really good and everything. Like you just got some extra going on. You even look like you smell good. And that's the part that they can't stand. And somebody is aroused by you, honey, let me tell you. But they know they can't do shit to get next to you because they done fucked that all the way up. In fact, Spirit said, get the fuck away from my child. Before I got to have her tell you some shit that's going to cut you all the way to motherfucking down. But it's going to be the truth and you're not even going to have no good comeback. Plus, I sent her somebody new. She getting ready to have a new boo and it ain't going to be you. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Anything else from this deck? Somebody know they got to clear house. There is somebody, if they even thinking about speaking to you again, they got to clear house. They got the message. Because all these spiritual attacks that they sent out to you was coming right on back. They got the fucking message. And they know that it's because of this coven. They know they can't even fuck around with you at all. That ass is so brokenhearted. They so depressed. They like, damn, I done fucked up. Damn it. They kicking shit. It's like, well, be careful with that kicking shit. Kick that cement block over there. Kick that. Take your shoes off and kick it first. That's how you know when you're really mad. What else, Spirit? Bottom of the deck. This bitch, this Queen of Wands. She been trying to be disloyal to you. She ain't been trying to be disloyal. She been a Judas with you forever. She been getting this coven together forever and ever and ever. Because she wanted what you knew that you was destined to have. She knew what you was destined to have. You the one who's going to sit there. You was the one who was sent to save the lineage, to break the generational curses. She knew this shit. And that's why she was so jealous of you. She wanted what you got. I'm telling you, that's the one who wanted to be Bertha Louise Johnson the First, or whatever the name was that I said. Because she knew you could see the truth. Not only could you see the truth, but you knew the truth. Not only did you know the truth, but you said the truth. Not only did you say the truth, but you lived the truth. She knew this. She knew she couldn't fuck with you. Now somebody else said because she can't even come near you. She can't travel to you. None of that shit. And she know you are so highly spiritual. You more spiritual than what you think. Your gifts is really taking off, baby. In 2026, it's going to be like, you're going to be like, no, don't tell me your name. I already know your name. I know we've never met before, but I know what your name is. And I know your favorite color. Guess what? Got these chocolate chip cookies for you. I already knew they was your favorite. See, your gifts is getting ready to really increase. And I'm telling you, woo, you about to piss the devil off. You gonna make the devil lose their damn motherfucking job, okay? This motherfucker is so upset because the secrets is out. What they done did is out. Everything. And they the ones that's upset. I'm telling you, you've had this discernment of spirit since you was a child. You've always had the protection of Archangel Michael since you was a child. Archangel Michael said, oh, try it, bitch. Don't let me have to call Ludi Bunny Foo-Foo over here to teach your ass a motherfucking lesson again. You always knew. You always knew that you was that one. You was the one who was going to have it all. And everybody else knew. You was the one. But one thing they also know, you ain't the one, the two, the three, or the four either. Okay? That's why when God told you, go ahead and leave these motherfuckers. Leave them. You was like, say less. Say less. And you was gone. That's whenever this fool realized, wait a minute, I'd invested all this money, all this time, all these resources, all this bullshit, and nothing, absolutely nothing. That's all I'm getting is that little bitty shit. There's more underneath the ground than there is above the ground. That's why they feel like a fool. Hey, Touche, how are you, sweetie? Because they had plans to take what was yours and leave you with nothing. This entire family found that they getting caught the fuck up. Everybody getting caught up. Everybody. And they wondering why that shit that they was trying didn't work. Please stop playing. Stop playing. Seriously. If you ain't got to stop playing, just stop playing with us. How about that shit? Now somebody see how special you are whenever they're going through the same thing they tried to put you in under. All that same pressure, all that bullshit they see now, that's what they getting. And they thought that they was trying to make it so that you wasn't going to be able to support themselves. They can barely support themselves. They're looking at their checkbook and they're like, wait, how my money in the negative? Because I just got paid. Just got paid. How? Oh, $900 fucking dollars. They don't know what the fuck is going on. That's why they want to come and they want to bring you some flowers, but they know that you got them blocked. Like, oh, I just wanted to apologize for all the bullshit that I've been trying to do over the years. I just didn't know that you was truly, truly, truly an earth angel and you was going to own your own company. That you was going to be the CEO. Had I known you was going to be the CEO, I would have never tried all that bullshit with you there. I would have held back some. But you know, you the matriarch. And you know, I'm just like in a little bit of a need. if you could possibly spare a dime or something, maybe if I could just sleep on your couch for a little bit. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. And these two motherfuckers, they thought that they could sit here and say all this bullshit about you, but like the shit wasn't gonna come back. You walked away. Everybody saw what them motherfuckers was doing. Everybody saw that shit because they saw how you had that stance. You was not afraid of them. You was not afraid of the bullshit that they was spreading about you. You knew that that shit was gonna. You was like, you know what? Success gonna be the motherfucking best teacher. And look at you now. Okay? They can't even make no more shit up about you. And they like, damn, we sacrificed ourselves for this shit. You sure the fuck did. Now they sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know. They feel like they're going crazy. They feel like they should be checked in. Somebody about to be checked into a mental ward because somebody not going to be able to make it. They done did too much because you out here shining bright like a diamond, baby. You was like, damn. They're like, shit. What is that? All diamond up, diamond encrusted diamond. What is that? The whole body armor? You're like, what you got? Diamonds in your ears, diamonds on your eyes, diamonds around your neck, diamonds on your chest, diamonds on your arms and your fingers. What your fingernails, diamonds too? What is that? You got a whole diamond protection around you? You was the chosen one, baby. You was meant to be the star. You was meant to be the star that you are. And now somebody thinking how they need to be working on themselves, how they need to protect themselves because they some shit that you was going through when you was going through it. Instead of acting like I don't see shit and well, it ain't my motherfucking problem. That's their motherfucking problem. I'm going to get with the good people. I'm going to get with the cool people, only to find out them cool people ain't even that cool at all. Not at all. Shit. Whole time you was being watched, you was being protected, you was being guided. God was like, no, get away from that. Get away from that. No. Let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. Just protect yourself, protect your heart. I got you, boo. Don't even worry about all that. Laugh about that shit. Turn around and let them see you laugh. Ha 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 ha. You the fool, not me. You the fool. See, they didn't realize that everything was getting ready to turn around in your favor, and you was getting ready to close that door, lock it, throw away the key, and they wasn't going to be able to get shit, except for the shit that they done put out there. Now they realizing, oh, we done did too much. Our magic just ain't magicking no more. And in fact, all that shit that they did to you is coming back on them. Are we spinning? Okay, I think we back. Yeah, all that shit that they did to you is coming back on them. They did all this motherfucking magic. Only to fuck themselves up. How you like me now? Kumo D. How you like me now? Yes. Judgment was called, and they don't like it. They don't like it at all. You know, and now somebody got this pie in the sky type of dream. Now they realize, you know what? They chose the wrong side. They chose the wrong boo. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Noni. Oh, what is that? Noni Ika. Oh, thank you for subbing. Yes. Thank you so very much. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Yeah. Now everybody trying to see how they can fight for your heart. Get in the back of the line, motherfuckers. Get in the back of the fucking line. Yeah. That I'm telling you, because now they want to apologize. They want to make it up to you because they want the wheel of fortune to go back in their favor, but and they don't want they refuse to believe that they stuck in this type of atmosphere where they was seen for who they are. They don't want to believe that that shit is coming back around on them. Now they the ones who's gonna be out there. I'm telling you, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. It's like they have to go within. They have to look at themselves. They have to look at themselves because everything is falling down. All of that bullshit is falling down, and everybody can see it. Here's the sun. Everybody see what they're going through. Everybody see what they're going through and why they're going through it. Careful who you make your friends. Careful who you follow. What's the message? What is the message, Spirit? They got their damn nerve. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone doesn't. They see now that they sacrifice themselves, and they may have to be checked in somewhere because they don't know if they can even heal themselves, if they can get out of this. And you acting like you don't even give a flying fuck. You may not even be acting. This may just be how you truly feel because you don't look like you bothered at all. You like, oh, okay, well, damn. And somebody, yeah, because you walked away from this player and their little ways. Somebody thinking that they was going to cast some type of spell on you, like they was super duper Mr. Wizard or some shit like that. And they didn't know the Archangel Michael saw these little tricks and defended you. Defended you. And that's why they was wondering why their tricks wasn't working. They was like, damn, well, we sent out the best shit. That shit ain't working at all. What's the message, Spirit? Hi, Original. How are you? Right. What you say? I told them, watch this magic trick. Right, exactly. Yeah, I got some magic for you. These lies. This person, they don't know. They finding out though. Everybody's finding out how somebody was the biggest liar in town. And they like, damn, they like, oh my gosh, everybody knows I was a liar. Everybody knows that I created all this confusion in my family or in the family, in this group. Everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows. Shit. And they hoping that you don't like write a book or some shit like that. Do a podcast. Because they know that shit is coming back out. If you write a book, you do a podcast, you get a channel, you do this, you do that, you put it out, that shit on Facebook, everybody know. They know that shit is coming back on them. They know that shit was coming back on them, and they looking like a fool for what they plan to do, how they plan to take from you and leave you out. How they wanted to have you all like stuck, trapped where you couldn't do shit, and like they was trying to control your life. They was trying to do all this magic shit over your life, and now everybody see, and they're like, for shame on your dirty ass, for shame on you, for shame, for shame, for shame. What's the message? Right, Original, good. Yeah, somebody trying to think how they can, what they can do so that they can make it so that people, don't really see what you putting out because they know everybody's waiting for you to put out this book. They like, listen. Let us know. We will definitely support you. We're going to support you because We want to know what went on in the past. We want to know. They want to do the Maury Povich. They want, because it's like they know, they remember when somebody was going around. This could have been a father figure or somebody who thought that they was control you, trying to tear you down, trying to make us, oh, they ain't shit. They ain't never gonna be shit. They ain't never gonna amount to shit. The only thing they're gonna do about shit is smell like shit. That's it. Now they see that you the shit. You a whole earth angel. People was holding back from you. They was afraid to invest in you. They was afraid to approach you, because they was told that you was going to sit here and beg them for some shit. You going to try and take their money. You going to do this. You was going to do that. They even said that you was a thief. Now they seeing that, no, this wasn't it at all. Somebody just put all this shit on your shoulders. Somebody just tried to, burden you. But you've always been independent. But see, people realizing now they didn't see this about you. And people are having to look at themselves. They having to go within and look at themselves. Because the shit is like, if you telling them anything, like the words that you say or what you see about them, they seeing that shit is on point, baby. And people is like, damn, now they understand why you off to yourself. You don't really fuck around with them. They see that. Shit, you got some big shoes you had to fill. Shit, you the star. You the whole chosen one. You the one that was meant to kick ass, take motherfucking name. Hey, Lightworker William, how are you? Right. Lesson 1, never beg from anyone human. Lesson 2, never trust anyone. And it's sad that we have to even be like that. But you know what? When there's somebody that spends their entire existence trying to tear you down because they feel in a certain way about themselves, has nothing to do with you. Because they refuse to work on themselves, and they don't want you to work on you. Yeah, they refuse to work on themselves, but they see that you are working on you and how you moving forward. Then somebody gonna sit here and try and think how they can stop that so the shit don't ever work. And then they're supposed to have been somebody that was supposed to have loved you and protected you, but they didn't. This is somebody in your family, like I said, could have been a father who was trying to end you. But Spirit said, not today, motherfucker. Not today. And so, yeah, when you walked away, you left them right in that big old pile of stinky shit that they was trying to put around you. Not today. Right one, wrong one, all wrapped up in the same one. Think it's a game. Think it is a motherfucking game. Let's see what the stack is saying. Yes. Somebody wondering how you even knew. How you know the things you know. Now they want to push the panic button. What? You kidding me? I know you fucking kidding me. Somebody, a clout chaser. But you know what? They wanted an ending for you. You're covered by God. You ain't got to worry about that. And I told you, your power's growing. 2026, you're going to be like I said, don't cheat. Don't tell me your name. I know your first, middle, last name, even your nickname from whenever you was a child. I can tell you your favorite color, your second favorite color. Oh, wait. Isn't Bertha your great grandmother on your daddy's side? No, you never met her, but let me tell you about her. Ooh, honey, she was a hoot. They're gonna go home and they're gonna be like, damn, let me look this up. They're gonna be like, damn, how did she know? How did he know? Yes. What's the message, Spirit? See, your ancestors be talking to you because you're faithful. You are faithful. Not just that, but you healed. And they tried to deceive the wrong one. And not just that, you notice their patterns. You are a generational curse breaker. That's what you here for. Trust me, baby, you the real deal. Holyfield. You aren't superficial at all. Not even a little bit. And now they seeing things clearly. No one was competing with them. Them? No. Give us something to compete with. But nobody was competing with them. Please. What you got to compete up? What you got to be jealous of? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because the shit that you have, baby, let me let you know, I definitely don't want that shit. And guess what else? The shit that I got, baby, let me let you know that too. You definitely can't even get this shit. What's the message, Spirit? Really, J. Mike? Damn. What's the message? Something about you had to cut the cord. And not only did you cut the cord, you took your heart out of it. Your heart was already open, but theirs wasn't. That's why you had to cut the cord. That heart chakra, you had to cut that motherfucker off to them. I'm telling you, somebody is looking for an encouraging message from you. You know, now they want to be drama free. And this is one of your secret admirers. And now they realize what you put out is what you get back. You know, and in the end, you were the one who was going to win. That was it. So we don't even know why they was wasting their time like that. We have no idea. And they can't tell us either. All they know is they was jealous of you. And they started a war with a spiritual gangster. Lesson number 1. Not unless you 1000% sure, which you wasn't. Don't go there. Lesson number 2. You know, somebody, See, you was laser focused. They was laser focused on you too, but you was laser focused on what you had to do. And you told somebody to, you know, that caution was needed. Somebody was going to try and approach them. They're going to try and get them in some shit, you know, but they didn't want to believe you. They didn't want to believe you about this messy witch, this old kitchen witch, this church witch. They didn't want to believe you. Now the illusions are over. And you took your power back. So now somebody got to overcome their own obstacles. They need to develop their own inner fortitude and strength. Trying to see if somebody got their damn dog in my yard again. If they do, y'all gonna have to be patient because I'm gonna get up, open up that window. You may have to hear me tell somebody, get that motherfucker mutt out my damn yard. I have my own damn dog. Yep. See, they realize now that whatever you had was pure intentions for them. And they was kind of trying to come with some magician energy, that sugar and sweet drops with saccharin and shit. They shitted on their own blessings. They ain't do nothing to you. They ain't do not a damn thing to you. Anything else, Spirit? They realizing this. They know somebody feel like they want to come back to you. They know they got a clean slate. They got to clean it all. Something about some type of science project. Yeah, they know that they got to leave now. Yep. And they got to work hard because you stay prayed up. You were God's child. See, it was good enough for them. See, they thought it was good enough for you, so it's definitely good enough for them. And I'm telling you, guilt is eating them up. Somebody may have to be checked into a psych ward, I'm telling you. And isn't that funny? That's what they said you needed to do. Be checked into a psych ward. Well, Boomerang, baby. Coming back to them. Boomerang. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it right there. I do have a mimosa brunch meetup. More mimosa than brunch, but I will be back a little bit later this afternoon. Thank you so very much. If you have not had an opportunity to subscribe, we would love to have you to the Soul Tribe, okay? Sweet Spot e-magazine. And if anybody needs healing, let us know. I can get J Mike to go around the back, lock and close and lock that motherfucking door, and we will heal your ass. We'll lay hands and be like, you healed. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you so very much. And see y'all in a little bit, okay? Have a great morning. Bye now.